we doing? We were going to bring to this guy's attention that we killed that big dinosaur. We have indeed. Wow, that's awesome. Apparently. What? I guess, was it really that dangerous that they couldn't harvest at all? Because, I mean, it was a bit of a ways away. How so? Oh, yeah, I guess that is a good question. We saw them there. Why couldn't they come deal with this? I guess... Okay, so we're on, like, the northern end of cruising then, perhaps? Well, I mean, they have a bunch of soldiers just in the town nearby. I'm sure they could have sent them over. It's not like they... It seems kind of weird. Like, you'd think that it would be a pretty easy thing to deal with. Unless we're, like, demonstrably stronger than the average soldier, which I think isn't really the case at this point. Huh. I guess so. I mean, not really. We had a bunch of XP, and he did drop some loot, so... I'll take some eggs, though. Oh. Yeah, heck. You got a bunch of extra food. That's awesome, but that is a lot. I guess it is kind of beneficial when you live on a farm. The surplus of food is probably the least of your concern. I imagine there are bigger problems, generally. Still, thank you. That's awesome. Alright, cool. Yeah. Yeah, like I was saying. It's not all good. Oh, yeah, I guess when you have a big empire like this, they tend to probably import stuff from cheaper locations. Yeah, so flights. I feel like you wouldn't import food via plane, generally speaking, but I suppose I don't really know how big they're talking when they say flights. The railroad, though, definitely. I can see that bringing in a lot of food. Yeah, I can understand that, especially with population growth. When you have a big country like this, because population growth's like an exponential thing, the ability to produce food certainly gets outstripped pretty quickly. So I imagine they'd legislate to bring in a lot of food from outside. No, I mean, it's a valid problem to have. As a farmer at this point, it becomes less and less lucrative, so you either have to downsize or in some way incorporate between yourself and other farms. Alright. All the same, though, it's good that we were able to remove one of the setbacks here. You got anything new to say? Yeah, we killed it. It's such a childlike problem to have, but I appreciate that that is something we solved. Okay. Interesting. So Coco doesn't really like working unless her cousin's here? Interesting. I guess they don't have any new lines. That's just an odd comment to make. Well, yeah, you definitely don't want it to sit there for too long. Alright, so we made our way back. Let's double check here, actually. Was there anything else we needed to scan? I think it was just that tomato, wasn't it? Yeah, so let's fight whatever enemies we find, just to make sure we get whatever XP we need, and if we see the tomatoes, we'll go ahead and scan them.
My turn. There. Go.
An opening. Right.
Should be pretty smooth going. I don't think these guys will mess us up, but who knows? I feel like, is the blue lullaby like gigantic? Yeah, it is.
Good night. Right.
Oh, okay. Sound effects are a little jacked up there, but that's okay. Oh, they still are. Cool. It should even itself out. Normally when the game first starts, sometimes we get a little bit of loading issues with the audio, but once they're all cached properly, I think it works out alright.
Oh, we did it.
Good job, Elliot. Oh, we got a level up.
I did it!
Good job, Elisa. Doing well. Alright, cool. Mess up these boxes. Nothing. I feel like the boxes do respawn. I'm not really sure if anything goes in them, though. I'm pretty sure that it doesn't.
Enemies ahead.
Wait, how did I get hit
Have to
there?
fight.
Ow.
Go.
Well, that's spooky. So apparently it's going to hit all three, so we're going for it. Never mind, we missed
It's
one.
my turn.
So much for that. Okay. See, wait, Golden Sphere is pretty big, isn't it?
Arcus
Yeah.
activate.
Cool.
My turn.
Let's hit him with another blue lullaby. Why not?
Good night.
Oh, we got a sleepy time wolf. That wolf's taking a nap.
My turn.
We take a lot of damage. Like, that's
My turn.
crazy.
There.
Right.
That's not in range. That's not good.
Arcus activate. Huh?
You have my things.
Okay, so
My
we got a
turn.
crit here. That'll hit both, so let's go for it. Earth Cleave.
Ah!
Cool.
Is everybody okay?
I wonder if hard mode just raises the overall damage output of everything. Because even Elliot, for example, there did pretty good damage, all things considered, and normally his attack's kind of lukewarm. But, yeah, we're just kind of getting rocked out here a
Now's
little
our
bit.
chance.
I could really wish I
It's
could
my
find
turn.
that tomato. That'd be really nice.
Fire.
My turn.
Good night.
Right. Huh?
Elliot's running out of EP, so we're
It's
trying
my
to
turn.
save what spells we can. That's why I'm using Blue Lullaby. CP actually regenerates quite quickly,
Go.
so
opening.
it's worthwhile to use crafts where possible.
Your swordsmanship gets better with every battle.
And I've got a way to go to get to your level.
That's cute. I'm trying to mix up the party because you get the different voice lines when they win the fight together. So we'll keep an eye out for who says what to who, and I'll try and shut my mouth when they're talking.
Now's
Come
our
on,
chance.
tomatoes.
We can do
Damn
this.
Go.
They must be specific to the other highway or something, so I'm going to have to probably go back there and get them. We'll make a little detour before we hand in the rest of our quests here.
Huh? Off guard.
Got it.
Easy.
My turn.
Crit.
Okay, it's safe for now.
Cool. Awesome. We're on our way. There is another enemy here, but I'm gonna, since we're going to make the run to the other highway, we're gonna go ahead and ignore him for now, just to speed things along here. We still got a hand in over at the Orbital Factory, but for now, let's run over and grab this scan on that tomato. Question is, where is he? I don't feel like getting
Now's our chance.
ruined by these bugs, so we're gonna just kill him and not
My
risk
turn.
trying to run past.
It's my turn. Fire.
Since we almost died last time, we underestimated the bugs.
My turn.
My turn. Huh?
Oh my
My
lord,
turn.
that's so much damage, dude. I don't get it. She
That's
just
that.
runs over
Let's
and
keep moving.
throws out twice as much damage as everybody else. It's crazy.
Now's our chance.
Tomato? No. Dang. We'll find
My
one,
turn.
I promise. I just need
I can
one.
do this.
Blessed? No, that's not what I
Turn
want.
to
That one.
flames.
Cool.
Burn.
Oh, no. Okay, so he doesn't care at all about fire damage. That's good to know.
Arcus, activate.
Throw an Earth
Of
Lance
course.
out, I guess. I don't think hitting him's really meaning. Oh, no, never mind. Lord does damage anyway. Thanks. Cool. Well, it killed those guys.
Is
So.
everybody okay?
We'll take it. Oh, they give us some clear gelatin. Okay. I can't remember. I feel like we saw them here. Does it say, I wonder? It doesn't. It's just that they're on the highway somewhere. Well, that's kind of annoying. Well,
Now's our chance.
nothing? Come on. I need these tomatoes.
There.
They can't be that hard to find, please.
Right. Now.
I'll back you up.
I find it somewhat amusing that the tomato, or the tomatarian, I think it's called, just drops a tomato, which I guess implies that we eat it after we kill it,
I'll back you up.
which is
My turn.
kind of somewhat
chance.
odd.
An opening.
I mean, I guess when you have
My turn.
monsters like this, it makes sense, right? They're
Of course.
a plentiful amount, and if you're gonna hunt them, you might as well eat them. But
Evil will fall before
when you
my
have to
blade.
really stop and think about it, it's a little strange to eat your enemies. Guess we'll kill this guy too.
Now's our chance.
Oh
Let's
my
get 'em.
goodness. I am not getting lucky
My
here.
turn. There.
Okay. Oh, we got a
can do
poison.
this.
There we go. Just shoot him. That is a
My turn.
7-turn poison. What the heck? Oh my goodness, he's gonna hit all 4. Do it, Elliot. Do it to him. There it is. Oh, and they're asleep. I love it.
It's my turn.
We're just gonna go all out and ruin their day. Cool.
That takes care of them.
It does indeed.
I did it.
On the plus side, we're getting experience. So I mean, I can't really complain. It's nice to get a little bit more XP, especially with us being a little weaker than I thought we might be. Or a little weaker than I thought we were, rather, after we got beaten up in some of the earlier fights. Do you have tomatoes with you?
Watch
Oh.
out, guys.
I misjudged how far away
Here we
he
go.
was. That's not good.
There.
We need to spread out a little.
Go.
An opening.
I can do this. Turn
Flamberge?
to flames.
Give me something.
Burn. Now.
That's good.
I'll back you up.
Ooh.
My turn.
Okay, we're good. I thought he was about to
Of course.
beat the hell out of us.
Huh?
Okay. Laura's got that guy. No, don't do it. Don't do it. Oh my god, why does it hit all
My
3?
turn.
What is the range on that? Why is it so bad? Like, crazy.
Go.
I was gonna say, why is it so bad, but that's... I mean, it's bad for me. I guess it's good for that thing. How again, are you
Fool.
nuts? That's crazy, man. I don't... Oh my
Of
goodness.
course. Huh?
Die, please.
Evil will fall before
I
my
hate these
blade.
things so much. I don't have enough EP. I gotta start using items. That's not good. I should have stopped at the inn on the way through town. Okay. Well, we're not dead, so that's good. Enemy over here. Do you have tomatoes with you? You don't. Ugh.
Now's our chance.
Here we
can
go.
do this.
There.
I can do this. Turn to flames. Burn. Go.
I'll back you up.
Normally I would do this off screen, but
Right. Ha!
it's kind of an awkward situation, and I also didn't
My
think that
turn.
it would be this hard to
Let's
find
go.
them. This is crazy,
I've
man.
got you.
Here we go.
My turn. Ha! You still have a lot of training to do.
feel like the wolves probably won't have them with them, but why
Now's
not?
our
Let's check
chance.
it out.
Let's get him.
Nope, no luck.
My turn.
Well, we're gonna be real
My
strong
turn.
after all this, I hope. Oh, we got the freeze. Okay, cool. Let's go hit this guy.
Of course. Hey!
It's my turn.
If you get an advantage in these, like triple advantage, where you stun them and then get behind them, very often you're going to win the whole fight before you even get an attack, or before you even receive an attack. It's
Right.
very, mechanically speaking,
We should keep going.
it's very Persona 5-esque, where you're really incentivized to get an ambush or like get the early advantage against every enemy possible. And we're going to try and do
Now's our
that,
chance.
but oh my goodness. Are you serious? There's still none.
There. Now's our chance.
An opening.
I can do this.
My turn.
Right. Ta!
On the plus side, anybody watching on the YouTube, I'm
It's
going
my
to edit
turn.
most of this out, so you're welcome.
Now.
I'll back you up.
Oh,
That was perfect, Elisa.
Let's keep it up.
does Elisa high five everybody? Is that like her thing? Actually, I don't think we ever checked where this went. Where are we going? Oh. Yeah, I agree. It's probably not worthwhile. Okay. Please,
chance.
tomatoes.
Let's get 'em.
Oh my goodness. Can I just, like, run?
Go.
Is that an option? It is.
Retreat.
Cool,
Let's keep
let's get
moving.
out.
Now's our chance.
Oh, there he is. We did it. We got him.
I can do this.
All right, cool. That's- oh my god.
Let's
Of
go.
course they would show up in like this god awful fight. Why are there so many bugs? Can I hit all three? I can.
There.
Okay.
Now's our chance.
This is gonna be
An opening.
this is gonna be bad.
Right.
Elliot, I need you to scan him.
Analyzing enemy attack patterns. Analysis complete.
Born of a sudden mutation, its juices are bitter enough to make you go what? Excuse me?
Of course.
Well, that's interesting. All the same, let's try and thin their numbers for us. If you don't mind.
Off guard.
Got ya.
Although it kind of... Actually, Elisa's spell's still going to be worthwhile since there's two of them there. Thought for a second I would kill the two of them and then it would make the golden sphere kind of a waste.
Too slow.
Oh my goodness, it's a good
My
thing we
turn.
scanned him right there because he just got one shot by
I
Rain.
can do this. Yeah. Go.
I'll back you up.
Alright. I think we got this. We got the scan. Oh,
Of course. Ta!
Elliot, please. Okay. We
should
did it.
Keep going.
Okay. That was 20 minutes of wasted time. Alright, awesome. Let's just double check here. Yeah, right. Question marks are filled. We scanned everything. We did it. Hype. Alright, well, now that we're back in town, let's go hand in that quest. It is indeed. Here's your report. And here's the broken one. I don't know if you recycled them, I guess. Oh, he does. That's cool. Yeah, it wasn't... it wasn't really that bad. I mean, other than the bugs. And yeah, we kind of went into it knowing that. I guess. I mean, probably tougher than the average group of teenagers. Again, why does everybody insist on giving us rewards? Yeah, I mean, that quartz is pretty valuable, isn't it? Hey, cool, I mean, We'll definitely shop here next time we come by. What did he give us? Detection? Undiscovered treasures. Oh, that's actually pretty useful if you're just trying to go quickly as possible. I tend to hug the walls all the time, so it's not really worth taking up a spot normally for me, but it's still the same. It's still helpful though. Let's buy some gear actually, because I think we should have a pretty good amount of money now. It's still not great, but better than what we had. Put that on there. Broad edge. How much stronger is she? 30? That's actually not that bad. I'm just trying to make sure that we've got everybody upgraded here where we can. Let's get our weapons up a little bit and be on our way. Yeah, that is everything for the mandatory tasks. Oh. Okay, Serene comes from out in the boons. Speaking as somebody who walks a lot as well, I can understand. It's you get kind of used to it. And she's part of the swim team too, anyway. What is it? Laura seems to have something going on. Now we're gonna grill Sarah for more information because that always works out so well. I would suspect that tomorrow will be similar to today, but who knows? Oh, walking by the inn. Sounds like swearing usually means an argument. Yeah, why not? Let's drop a save real quick here. Oh. Hey, it's Marco. Interesting. And Heinz. Oh, I guess there's some sort of confusion over who has the central spot. Yeah, what's up? These two gentlemen. Oh, okay. Well, thank you for the information, Lizzie. Okay. I'm not sure why it's relevant where they're from, but I suppose it's useful information. Ah, okay. Yeah, we need to break that up. Yeah, I was gonna say, we definitely don't want to fight in the middle of the market. That would be bad. High schoolers? No. A little older than that. At least I think so. Maybe not? I don't know. Again, they say they're underage, so maybe 17, so I guess that'd be high school then? But they're in, like, an academy, so... like, very young university, college students? I don't know. Anyway, meddling kids. I was gonna say, I mean, maturity is definitely not on display here right now. You got a problem, Marco? Yeah, I was gonna say, we can't really just let you get into a fight, even if we're not technically part of the military just yet. More or less. Oh, somebody behind us. Manager Otto. Okay. So that must be the market manager? Yeah, okay, so maybe stop arguing in the middle of the market and come talk with me. The infamous class. Hey, that's not very nice. The manager of Keldic's Grand Market. Cool. Alright. I mean, that'd be nice. Just to get to chat with the... I mean, of all the people that would be able to give us information about Keldic, he definitely would be one of them. Oh, it's the evening now. Oh, one of them got their spot and the other did not. Since they did mention it, I think the local guy got the worst spot. So I wonder if that's important. Oh. So Otto was the one that decided what things we needed to do. Van Dyke is an old friend. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, I agree. That was pretty nice of him. It's always nice in a situation like this, instead of trying to decide what tasks are really a possibility or necessary to get done, it's usually better to ask somebody that's actually in place or like on the ground, as it were. So it's cool that he has connections like that. Yeah, it was definitely could have turned bad. Thanks for that, Otto. Are they taking turns? Ah, okay. Fair enough. I mean, it's a way to do it, I guess. It's better than nothing. That's definitely an issue. I suspect someone will want compensation for that. It seems a little odd that like the regional lord would be dealing with the specific placement of market stalls in the market. I mean, understandably it's the grand market, so like it's obviously a much more important location, but it does seem odd that they would intervene in that situation. You'd think it would be like a committee or some sort of other more specific body. Although it may be the case that that is what's happening, and then they just mean in the broad sense it's the Lord's duty to handle it. The Duke's household. Alberea, yeah. Yeah, okay. Oh. How so? Okay. Normally, that would happen if he's spending money on something, so what exactly is he gathering the money for? Yeah, it's definitely an issue for merchants when that sort of thing happens, but normally you have like a reason for why you'd raise it. If you can honestly tell your like merchants and everybody like, hey, we're raising it because we need to spend money on this specific thing, it's usually a lot easier to do, but it's sounding like that's not what's happening here. Yeah, it can definitely be damaging. And nothing is happening in the capital, it's just here? Oh, okay. And that's probably why he was out of town. At the gate, he's not even allowed to talk to people? That's strange. I mean, he's the manager of the Grand Market. You'd think he'd at least be able to get like a hearing of some kind. For 2 months, okay. It's not actually that long, but in a market like this, I suspect that 2 months is probably very damaging. Yeah, it sounds maybe like a power, like a show of force or something. I don't know why they would deliberately try to cause problems, but it's almost like a flexing of control, as it were. Absolutely would have intervened in this before all this. Okay. So are they trying to imply it's apathy then? Maybe perhaps Duke Alberea just doesn't care about the market right now? Maybe he has bigger issues? Or it's just strange when you're like a lord like that and you want to bring in more money because it benefits you. Like more money comes through, more taxes, you get more money, right? Like that's just generally raising taxes is more of a short-term solution. So is there a short-term problem he's preparing for? Yeah, definitely. So the provincial army is, yeah, obviously dealing with civil issues. It's like a police force almost. Oh. Okay. That's a way to look at it then. So they're ignoring them deliberately and causing problems to try and get Otto to... It's weird because they're clearly already charging them the taxes. Regardless of how much Otto tries to complain, it's not going to make a difference. Unless they're just trying to put it in a position where they get Otto to stop complaining, but that I don't see why that would really matter to them. It's just weird. Unless they're trying to like get rid of him as the manager, in which case there are easier ways to do that, and especially in a situation where everyone knows that it's not his decision to make. Because usually in that scenario, you're trying to put in somebody who is more favorable to your position. Like you want a manager who is more pliable to your needs. One sec. But if that's the case, then I just don't get it. It seems very confusing. Clearly we don't have all the information, but it's hard to really sort out what exactly they are trying to do. I mean, it's worthwhile to get another set of ears, and especially with like students like this, they're definitely the type to mull over this sort of thing in a different perspective. Well, I mean, you talked to us about it, so now we're going to worry about it. Okay, so that's what we're doing again tomorrow. It's kind of what we expected. So we got some difficult ones for tomorrow. Yeah, we'll definitely do everything we can. Sounds like there's some problems around here, so if there's anything we can do, we'll do our best. Thank you for that. Okay, well, I wonder what people have to say about all of this. Definitely something to think about. Some political intrigue going on around here. I like it. I mean, I like the intrigue. I'm not sure I like the outcome. Yeah, it does seem strange. Duty and the right to decide on collect taxes in the region they control. As long as that remains the case, it's not really... Yeah, I was going to say, it's like an oligarchy, almost, as far as I can tell, so regional lords still make their own decisions. Yeah, it's especially for somebody like Laura who comes from a family that has their own region. It's probably not done to try and comment too much. Use his father, yeah. Maybe. That seems like a stretch. Yeah, I was gonna say, like, you could appeal to him and maybe he could say something, but the odds that he would be able to really have much impact is pretty slim. Well, I can understand that. If you're the emperor, you're the emperor. At the end of the day, I would imagine the emperor decides whatever the hell he decides. And what's that, Sarah? Did you expect us to encounter this kind of problem? Is that what you're getting at? Oh, that's a nice picture, actually, in the background of the map. I wonder if it's like a concept art. Okay, that's fair. I don't know how you really found out about that, though. Yeah, how are you gonna get there? I mean, we handled today just fine, so I hope tomorrow will be easy enough. Alright, Sarah. We'll figure it out ourselves, I guess. I get the impression she knows everything. Every time you encounter Sarah in this scenario, like, so far that we've run into her, like, it just seems like Sarah is purposefully, like, pulling the strings of everything going on. Which is weird, because I don't think she's in a position to do that, so it seems almost like she's just really good at gathering intel. Yeah, probably worthwhile. I think we'll survive, guys. Furthermore, let's chat with people. Oh, let's actually look at this map of Celtic. Cool. Hey, you got something to say? Yeah, there is, actually. Oh, yeah, that is kind of problematic. It is interesting to see. Well, the argument definitely caused people to have to cut their stuff short, so... Hey, Heinz. I believe in you, dude. You gotta make the best of the situation. Sorry, Marco. Hey, I appreciate that, man. Just do your best. It'll be okay. Used to be raised as livestock. What? Do they mean these hamsters? That's weird. Okay, Oh, okay. Interesting. Well, it's just interesting that everybody's kind of commenting that the commotion hurt business as a general rule, so it's good to know. Well, hopefully it doesn't happen too much, Anita. Let's check on, I can't remember her name. One of the students. Becky? This is her father, isn't it? Oh my god, this accent. Yeah, we're doing all right. Okay. Oh, there's an evening sale? I guess if you sell produce, that would be pretty normal. A belter of an idea? What does that mean? I'm so confused. Are you sure? To negotiate, okay. Alright, let's try it. Why not? Let's get started. Starting an evening sale, okay. Alright. Do I have like a notepad to write something down on? I feel like you... Alright. Simple enough. Appropriate discount to make a sale. The amount of discount varies, but sometimes you'll be taking up to half price. Okay. Yeah. Doesn't have to work out. Yeah, well, it's fine to sell at a loss in this situation, because otherwise you're going to lose the product anyway, because produce obviously doesn't keep for too long. So, Let's worthwhile enough to send yourself to the red. Okay. Yeah, okay, right. So happy customers are repeat customers as a general rule. It's not 100% the case, but it is worthwhile to acknowledge. And that means that sometimes selling at a loss is worthwhile because you'll get another sale later. Okay. Yeah, I mean, that's a mentality I agree with, actually. Okay, so we'll take turns. Yeah, do you have like a rule? I wonder if it's cool little Lisa's asking some questions here. Fresh goods and produce goods, or processed goods. Ugh. So fresh versus processed, that's fine. Fresh goods speak for themselves. You want them sold out as quickly as possible. So half price on the fresh goods. Won't expire though. So there's no point in. So processed goods, don't discount them. 20% off. Okay. So 50 and 20. Got it. Yep. Alright. Don't be sure to deciding what's best for though can all make up to a lot. One can assume that it all depends on how well we negotiate with the customer. Yep. Okay. Alright, let's see what we can do. Oh, I don't want to screw this up. So 50% on fresh, 20% on processed. We can bump the price a little bit, see what we can do. He's got the voice for it, at least, yeah. Don't worry, you guys will be alright. Oh, first customer's arrived. Oh, thank you, Osette. Tomatoes. She needs some for tonight. So she needs 5 tomatoes. 10 Mira. I can give her half off because they're fresh. That means 5 per. 10 Mira per potato. How much will you sell 5 for? Well, it's 5 times 5. So if we get half price, then wouldn't that be 25? Huh. 10 Mira per potato. How much do we sell 5 for? Here's hoping I'm right. Oh. Oh, okay. Well, this is going poorly. Yeah, wine's processed, though. 20% off is the most we can do. Do I just go for 20% off? Is the game trying to tell me to do that, or is it trying to tell me to sell for 900? Let's go with 800 Mira. Okay. Yeah, it left me in charge for a bit. I feel like I want to reload this and try it again. We might do that. Okay. Cabbages. 20 Mira per cabbage. They fall under fresh goods, so we can sell... One cabbage goes for 20. We could sell her 5 for 50, and that'd be 10 each. For 60. 6 for 48. Said she needed 3 though, so if we go 5 for 50, that'd be half price. 5 for 60 is that one. 5 for 50. And thus Rain's turn came to an end. Yeah, I agree. We did good, hopefully. Oh, I guess that would be interesting. Different shopkeepers have different effects on how things play out. Unfortunately, Elliot, you did the worst. And Laura came second, or third rather. You did well enough in both the number of sales and how much you made. Okay. And Elisa did the best? Interesting. Oh. She did a really good job. That's good to know. So she's isn't any advice. Oh, well that's awesome. Elisa's a good shopkeeper. That's cool to know. No, she's not involved. Okay, well, I mean, that seems a bit odd that she's exceptionally skilled as a merchant, but that's cool to know. I got a coral bracelet. That's cool. Day as a merchant was completed. Quests. Gained AP 3+1. I'm pretty sure that means we did a good enough job. I'll take it. I think that's everything we need to do around here. We can chat with a couple more people, I think. I do know where most of the hidden quests are, at least to my knowledge. So we're gonna try and do all of them, but we'll see. Yeah, I agree. We definitely want them to try and keep things under control in the future. I don't think there's really a whole lot else to shop for. What's up, Squarrow? What a name, dude. Oh, what's that? Huh. I agree, it definitely could become problematic if people aren't... Well, I mean, like, if what is basically the police aren't getting involved, that's questionable. Doubled, that's nuts. Wow, okay. Oh, what are the kids over here doing? Oh, she doesn't like it. Susie. Oh. I guess he's... Are they chasing? Are they actually fighting? Or is he just chasing... Or are they just getting... Is she chasing him? Whatever. Let's go to the inn. We got a lot done today, so let's head on inside. Whole town's just closing up for the night.
Ah, that was delicious.
Was it?
Those were some seriously fresh vegetables, too.
That's cool.
Yeah, nothing beats food made from local ingredients.
I quite enjoyed the rye bread myself.
I suppose this whole field study thing isn't so bad when you take the menu into account.
I mean, it'd be cool to travel to different places, try out the local food, right?
I wonder what the others in Group B are doing right now.
Not much, I suspect.
Somehow, I doubt they're sitting around a table and talking like we are.
That would certainly be a shock if they were. I can't help but question what exactly Class 7's purpose is, though. Instructor Sarah says it's about Arcus, but I don't think that's the only reason we've been brought together.
I'm certain it's not. If that were all, today's field study tasks would serve little purpose.
Yeah, it seems kind of strange. Like, it would be very combat heavy if we were solely trying to do the whole Arcus thing, like trying to develop that. It would be almost entirely like battle focused, one would guess, but instead we're being sent in like almost like a cultural exchange situation. Like, we're traveling to a different part of the empire to learn about the people there and the problems they have and trying to get to know people. And not that that's a problem, like, it's actually a really worthwhile way to teach. It seems strange that we would have a special class set aside to do that.
It seems as though she's trying to make us experience, I don't know, things. Like all kinds of things, big and small. What
Yeah.
I can't wrap my head around, though, is why.
Yeah.
Instead of trying to put everything in its place, why don't you just go with the flow for a change?
Huh.
It seems like you're desperately trying to find something. But if you don't plant yourself somewhere, you're just gonna blow away with the next big gust that comes along.
I mean, it's good advice. It's strange to try and figure out how Sarah has that tie into what the class is about.
What do we have to offer one another, when our reasons for enrolling in Thor's in the first place are undoubtedly very different?
Our reasons?
I hadn't considered that.
My reason for enrolling was quite simple. I
Okay.
aim to come ever closer to my goal. Or rather, to the person whom I regard as such.
So she's chasing a rival.
Who's that?
This is neither the time nor the place to discuss such matters. Best to save that topic for another day. What about you, Elisa? Why did you enroll at the academy?
There's no one single reason, but I think I just wanted to assert my independence.
Okay.
I mean, my situation back at home isn't exactly ideal, and this seemed like a good way to get out and do more, I guess.
It's a worthwhile objective. You want to be more independent, and a good way to do that is to get away from where you were and try new things.
I see.
It sounds like I'm probably in the minority then. See, I wasn't intending on coming here at all originally. I wanted to do something completely different.
Music, right?
You did?
Oh yeah, you said you were really hoping you'd get into a music academy, right?
Yeah.
Oh?
Well, I wasn't that serious about it or anything.
I feel like that's not the case.
What about you, Reen? You're the last holdout, and since you're the one who brought it up, it's only fair you answer the question too.
I agree.
Me? I wanted to find myself, I guess.
Find yourself?
That's a bit profound, but not altogether inaccurate for another reason why many people go to school.
Huh?
Sorry. That makes it sound like a much bigger deal than it actually is.
I actually think it is a pretty big deal. A lot of people try and downplay that sort of thing, but the reality is that it's a hard thing to do, and it is a very real problem for a lot of people, probably everyone, really.
That's the best way I can think of to put it, though.
Nothing wrong with that. Going on a journey of self-discovery?
That's kind of an odd way to put it, though.
It's actually a pretty cool answer.
Yeah, I had no idea you were such a romanticist.
That's cute.
You sure don't come across as one.
Hey, that's interesting.
I shouldn't have said anything.
Interesting. Laura seems annoyed, maybe? Oh. And the owner's setting up a wake-up call for us? I wonder if she has helpers or if she, just gets up
But
at 6 in the
we're not
morning.
actually going to sleep yet, are we? Not until we write our reports for the day.
I want to shut off my brain so badly right now, but it doesn't look like that's happening anytime soon.
Don't worry, we'll be alright.
She seems to have forgotten all about the room situation. And I'm not about to remind her.
Yeah, it's probably not a good idea.
Reen,
Oh. What's up, Laura?
I was unsure whether to ask or not, but I've decided that this question bears answering.
How so?
Why have you chosen to hold back?
What?
What do you mean?
Your sword style and technique. It is the 8 Leaves, 1 Blade school, is it not?
Okay. I assume it is?
Popularized by the sword hermit, Yun Kafai, it combines the best elements of other Eastern sword styles.
Okay.
Those who master any of its forms are referred to as a divine blade, and are said to understand the true nature of all things.
That seems a bit, this seems a bit unrealistic.
You certainly know an awful lot about it.
Laura would be the one to know.
I didn't think it was particularly renowned here in the Empire.
We of the Arcade School consider the studying of other swordsmanship styles to be an essential part of our training.
That's probably a good thing.
In addition, my father once told me, if you follow the path of the sword, it is only a matter of time before you encounter a follower of the 8 Leaves.
Huh. That's
Your
interesting.
Father said that? It's an honor to be acknowledged by the Radiant Blade Master himself. I'm nothing special, though. I'm just a dropout who's never even been able to progress past beginner level.
Interesting. So he started it and then dropped
I
out?
did train under Master Ka-Fai for a while, but I started to feel like I couldn't go any further with my abilities, and he cut my training short.
Okay.
What?
So I'm really not holding back. Honest, I actually kind of feel like I'm dirtying the good name of the 8 Leaf School, in fact. But this is my limit. I'm sorry I can't quite live up to your expectations. Laura?
You have no reason to apologize to me. This is a matter you must come to terms with on your own.
So Laura's saying that he's holding back. He's saying that he's actually, this is just as good as he can get. And Laura still believes that perhaps he's misinterpreting the limitations of his skill and he's actually still holding back.
Though I'll admit to some disappointment, I was hoping you'd prove to be a good sparring partner.
I feel like that statement has more to do with his lack of effort than his lack of skill.
I'm going to practice outside for a bit. Please go and finish your report with Elisa and Elliot.
Huh. Interesting. What's going on with these two?
There's a lot he doesn't want to talk about, huh?
Oh, they're eavesdropping. Awesome.
I can see in his eyes sometimes that he's bottling something up and trying really hard to keep anyone else from noticing.
Have you been watching Reen?
You've noticed it too?
Oh, both of you.
You sure have taken quite an interest in him.
I
Excuse me?
was just trying to work out the best time to apologize, that's all.
That's
it's
cute.
not like I've been consciously paying attention to him or anything, honestly.
Those two statements are contradictory, but that is adorable.
Reen's not the only one bottling up his feelings, though, is he?
That might be a bit of a statement.
You've been doing the same thing.
Oh.
Yeah, I guess I have.
Interesting.